We only have one left. So who's doing that?
That would be me.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, this okay. Okay. Can I just say about this? The director, her last film, her name is Shalini Kantayya. She is an amazing talent. She had a a movie last year at Sundance, and I can't believe I'm spacing on it right now.
Coded Bias.
Coded Bias, that's right. It's actually Coded Bias is actually on Netflix. This is kind of her follow-up, which also is in the world of tech, and it's about TikTok. So I'm saying I know everything about it and I haven't seen it, but I'm excited to hear what you think.
Yeah.
Alan. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, this is an interesting documentary because I'm out of the age range of TikTok, but I do have TikTok and I do watch all these food TikTok videos. Excuse me. And so, yeah, this is pretty much a comprehensive history of TikTok, considering that it's only how many years old? Maybe 3 or 4 years old. But it just kind of goes, sets the stage by saying, this is an app that China had built, or a Chinese entrepreneur had built from China. And it's the first one to really break into the global market and take over basically Instagram, Facebook, Twitter in terms of popularity and downloads. And it really gets into not only, how TikTok has been used to help people build and establish careers, become social media influencers, but it also looks at kind of the more the insidious and more political things, when one creator started to criticize China's rounding up of Muslims and putting them in camps, TikTok basically took down those videos and they suspended her account. It's kind of the first example, hopefully the last example, of a media company trying to silence and censor voices, but that's not ever going to happen. And then it gets into just how the app works and why it's so popular, the For You page. And it goes into the AI of it all. The fact that when you go through your For You page, all the videos you watch, it looks at how long you watch a video, and then it starts to ramp up all these other videos. And so it now figures out what you like and then pushes out those videos. And it gets to a scary point where if you think of something, why is it now all of a sudden that TikTok is getting you videos of the thing you just thought about? That's how crazy the conspiracy theory goes here. Then it gets into a lot of the social media policies going on. We talked about the one girl who got banned from TikTok for trying to be an activist. Found out that during the George Floyd protests that TikTok was shadow banning anything with a hashtag BLM or George Floyd on it. And then there's privacy issues, and it goes through it. Found out that there were children who was posting TikTok videos, and then you had predators duetting those videos. And so it really goes comprehensive. It's not just about the phenomenon and the social aspect of it, but it now gets kind of behind the scenes into the programming behind it, the algorithm, the policies. And then, of course, we have to always end a movie about Trump and how he wanted to ban TikTok, how these pranksters had used TikTok to basically befuddle one of his rallies, and how he got angry with it and threatened to ban it. And so it's, I think I just found it fascinating. And I like I wouldn't say it was ultra balanced, but, I think it was balanced enough to really be informative and kind of give you the backstory behind this app that everyone's using. Oh, you're muted. Yeah.
I said that I'm really fascinated to see this one just because I really liked her last.
It's well done. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the production value and just everything about her last movie, Coded Bias, which is, I believe, still on Netflix. Really well done. I disagree with some of her premises in Coded Bias, but I admire that. I really feel like technology has such a huge impact on all of our lives now. It's literally changed everything that we do, that it has to be a topic that should be discussed more and more because, whether it's, how it impacts teens, like how it, and especially with TikTok, right? Like it's so popular. I mean, my understanding is that you have a TikTok, Alan. I don't know if you want to.
Oh, it's Arthur Farty. I don't really do anything on it. So.
You don't really do anything on Arthur Farty?
Yeah.
But,
it sounds like you do.
It sounds like
it's just so much involved in it. Honestly, the documentary brings up the impact social media has had on content creators on their mental health, and it's like, is this a road I want to go down?
Right.
Can I just play video games and stream it? I mean, that's all I really want to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that one was definitely at the top of my list just because I really enjoyed her last film.
It's a great discussion. I mean, if you want to get a comprehensive of the role of social media is playing in society and whether it's good for us or not, this is a good documentary to watch.
Yeah, I first of all, I think it's a double-edged sword. I think that like social media has clearly helped in some ways, and it's created and opened a Pandora's box of problems we didn't even know that we had. So it's just kind of disheartening to see, like these new problems not being addressed. I mean, and this is going to sound maybe super hard line for me, but when you look at all the problems it creates with teenagers, I almost think you have to go no one under the age of 18 using social media. I mean, if my kids were of a certain age, there is no way that they would be allowed to be on social media in any way under the age of 18. When you hear the horror stories, it's shocking to me. I mean, we didn't know a lot about smoking, right? Like, my doctor recommends Marlboro. Like, doctors were recommending in the 50s and 60s that you smoke a pack of Cools, right? Like it's so utterly ridiculous that we didn't know, and clearly things have changed. I think that
I was gonna say the saddest thing is there's one influencer they bring in, and there's a point where she's so mentally stressed out and anxiety ridden that the advice they gave her was just get off of it, just stop doing your TikToks. And then her response was the saddest of all. It was her family. She and her family rely on her income from TikTok to support themselves.
It's horrifying. It's horrifying. Well, look, I'm dying to see that doc. And it's also a subject that I think I hope that Shalini, the director, continues to explore. I think it's, I don't know. And Beamer's 417 says 9 out of 10 doctors prefer Camel non-filters. So there you go. Back in the day, you could see print ads in old magazines. You could see print ads where doctors recommend, my doctor smokes these. Like it's, so look, we don't know the long-term effects of social media. It's really, and you can when you look at like self-harm among teenagers, you see that it dramatically begins to go to rise when iPhones became affordable. When the iPhone became affordable, that is when you saw the self-harm among teenagers, especially teen girls, like went up. So it's says it's good that they address the economic impact of TikTok. It's I don't know. There's just so many unintended consequences of all of these things. I feel like we're living in sort of almost a science fiction time here. But